Hey folks, welcome back. As you can see, I'm going to be sculpting a Raptor today. Thanks for joining me. Alright, a real basic armature here, just one leg supporting the sculpture. Hope it doesn't get too heavy. Alright, well the pose for this sculpture is going to be like a full sprint, so we're going to have that second leg up and tucked in. Alright, we're going to finish up the tail here. We're extending it past the armature, so I'm going to use some cause clay, give it that flexibility so we don't snap it off while I'm working on it. Alright, we're going to put the texture on here throughout the whole entire body. It's suggested that they were fully feathered, but not kind of a flight feather, more of a down feather. Keep it warm. And we'll be doing this on and off all the way through the video. I'm going to be using cause clay on the fingers and toes and then expanding up the tail. Keep all that tail and everything flexible so I don't snap it off when I'm working on it. Alright, when I'm doing the toes and more detailed, I like to get one digit in place, baked, and use that as support, putting in the other digits. It's usually a pretty good idea to use an armature or wire and support for the arms, but the arms were going to be pretty thin, so I thought I'd skip that part. I ended up paying for it because during the baking process they kind of deformed a little bit, and I ended up having to snap off one of the arms and re-sculpting it. Here I'm putting on another little patch of texture here. And when you're doing this, you got to remember which direction the flow of the feathers or the fur or hair is going, so everything looks like it's one piece. Alright, now we're going to go in and add some detail to the claws. I want to add the knuckles in there and give it better shape. And we go in and put a little ball of clay, and we blend it in really good and kind of give it a point or a corner. Alright, now it's time for the talons. We'll get those in there, give them a little bit of a curve. Well, I'm going to start on the head. I guess there was a couple different ways they could have done it. Could have done it like the Jurassic Park or the more scientific version. They got documentaries, and they ended up going with a documentary look. And I'm kind of thinking that the tail is just a little bit small, so I'm going to flare it out a little bit more. A lot of references and models that kind of display larger feathers on the arms, and I'm going to try and represent that a little bit here. Alright, well, we're going to finish up all the rest of the details here and get it ready for painting. Alright, well, I think this does it. I think the pattern and the color scheme really comes together, makes it look like it's ready to come alive. Thanks for watching.